Hello, everybody. Welcome to In the News here at the Pioneer Podcast, where I will be telling you guys the news and we'll be chatting about them. I have with me Michael and Britton. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Well, it's great to have you here.
Great to be here.
It's good to be here. Yeah. I'm a bit tired, but it's worth it.
It's all right. Pushing through. All right. So I want to actually begin the news segment by saying our condolences. Go out to the families of this horrible attack in Tulsa.
Mm-hmm.
Yet again, another one. Almost a week after the Uvalde, Texas one.
Yeah, I know. It's really messed up.
It gets hard to keep up, you know.
Yeah. So I actually went to cover the story in Tulsa. And so this is basically a summary of what happened. So shooter Michael Lewis gunned down with two weapons, an AR-15 style rifle and a pistol, 4 people in St. Francis Natalie Medical Building. So Dr. Preston Phillips, Dr. Stephanie Housen, and the receptionist Amanda Glenn, and a patient, William Love, were all the victims of this horrible attack. Police believe the motive has to do with the shooter requesting additional assistance with his back pain, as Dr. Preston Phillips had performed surgery earlier that year. While it's still unclear what this assistance is, the 3 other victims were the result of them maybe helping Dr. Preston Phillips, as they might have gotten in the way of the shooter and Dr. Phillips. One thing is for sure, the call of action of the Tulsa PD was quick, as it took under 10 minutes roughly to locate the shooter. So I guess they actually did something right. That new information is coming from Uvalde, Texas, and they're saying, I think the wait time was around 40 minutes. This guy took less than 10 minutes to locate the suspect.
Well, it's good to know our police, or I should say Oklahoma's police, is very competent with...
with responding to this type of situations.
Yeah.
Any like comments or questions on this?
It's always tricky when it comes to situations like this, because I think a lot of people tend to simplify solutions for this issue that we have. I think they're how can I say this without sounding callous? I don't. There's people who think that getting rid of guns would take care of the problem. I don't think that would work.
Yeah.
I do think there should be gun regulations, though. I'm not going to debate on that, though.
Absolutely. I think that's where most people stand, and hopefully Congress and Senate and their president.
Well, at the moment, Congress is pretty inactive on such things.
Yeah.
Even though there was that reform bill that was recently passed in the House, even though I would personally say it was a little watered down, probably could have been stronger. And it should have been, because a lot of those things like red flag laws and universal background checks are things Americans all agree on.
Yeah.
So it's pretty frustrating that none of it's happening.
Yeah.
Or at least very slowly.
Again, I think it's 80-something% that do agree
it's high.
on background checks.
That's pretty extreme reaction to one, get help for your back issues. There must have been something else wrong with them.
Yeah.
If that's his reaction.
There's a lot of
undiagnosed
mental illnesses out there. A lot of people just don't get help for it,
Yeah,
so
that's another issue too, the mental health awareness. And so just want to remind everybody that the Pioneer Podcast, and it's tied with the Pioneer, that we produce every 2 weeks. 1 week we have it, 1 week we don't. And so our incredible reporters go out and interview people around Oklahoma City Community College. So yeah, check us out. Another thing that's happening, guys, changing topics completely, is President Jones will throw the first pitch in a Dodgers game. So
yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
That caught me off guard a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie.
I was telling Michael, I'm like, I didn't know she was that important to do that. But that sounds bad. If Dr. Jones watches this, I'm not trying to insult you by any means.
No.
Please don't shut us down.
Yeah, actually, after 2 years of not celebrating the O-Trip Alumni Association Night, their board decided to bring it back. And so this event is for O-Trip alum or current students to enjoy a night of coming together and chatting. So the board said, who else could represent it better than the current OCCC president, Dr. Jones?
Yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. If there was some OCCC related, you'd want the president, of course.
Yeah, I mean, and like a lot of people have, I think opinions of Dr. Jones so far have been positive. You know, I think
she hasn't done anything bad.
She hasn't done
so
yet.
I don't know. They hadn't done anything bad.
No,
so.
I mean, and like we've had reporters interview her. I know we had some trouble getting her to give us 2 interviews with 2 of her reporters. I know she's a busy lady, but she seems to been doing things correctly, and I think she even put 2 new members. 2 Latino members in the
like regents.
Yeah, in the regents.
Well, so she's probably busy. I mean, the last administration's still kind of figuring out what to do. So there you go.
Yeah. But have you guys, out in your interviews or talking to students, have you guys heard any comments of Dr. Jones, or is that something you talk to students about?
I've talked a little bit about it, and so far they've been positive.
Yeah. Okay.
So. And she also is pretty new, so I guess time will tell, really.
Time will tell.
I
Britton?
talked with Marcus Smith a few weeks ago. I was interviewing him about his book, and I know he was very opinionated about the last administration, so I wanted to ask his opinions on Dr. Jones, and he was pretty positive about it. He seemed optimistic about it. About her.
Well, things seem good. She's a busy lady again, and so if Dr. Jones is watching this, please get back with us. We have questions.
Yes.
So many.
Well, congratulations to President Jones. And, well, this is all for this segment. Michael, Britton, thank you for being here.
Hey, thanks for having me.
No problem.
It was fun.
We'll chat soon in the coming weeks. Now, my boy Kai, take it away.
Alright, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Kai Davis in the building. I'm here with the lifestyle segment. Alright, now first off, I want to start this off with just listing the summer essentials, because, man, it is hot out here, man. Alright, man, so just keep that sunscreen strapped, because you never know whether you're dark skinned, light skinned, you could always use some sunscreen, man. Don't want to get skin cancer. Alright, man, next thing, you want to keep a good pair of sunglasses on you, too. Because, I mean, if you're going to be outside and you're just going to be out and the sun is just beaming in your eyes, you're going to want something to block that shade, man. Alright, man, and here's the next thing. Man, I feel really bad about this, but yeah, we're into the t-shirt weather. We got shorts out now, our legs are showing, our arms are showing. We're just going to... You don't want to burn up out there. Just start wearing your t-shirts. Fall isn't going to be back until like August. Alright, and lastly, don't forget your sandals or your Crocs, man. You could do it socks or without socks. See, I'm doing it with socks right now because, that's just the mood for right now. But yeah, keep the essentials on you, man. Alright, and with that, I'm going to segue into the Rex Orange County concert. Now, I just want to say, this concert, it really changed my perspective on everything. Now, it was a sold-out concert. Rex Orange County, if you aren't aware of who he is, he's released music all the way back, like in 2016, 2015. He's had hits like Untitled, Sycamore Girl. He's had Best Friend. He's had a lot of hits, and he came through to Oklahoma at the Criterion. And he performed. His performance was amazing, and his energy was just really good too. Alright, and overall, man, that concert, it was just really nice. Like, you could tell it was just all good energy, and everyone was just there to cherish this person that has just had this deep connection with us as like music listeners. And the alternative, like, I'll just say this: if you haven't heard the new album "Who Cares" from him, you should go and check that out, like, for real. I'd like to bring in another guest of the Pioneer. You've seen him before, Britton Summers.
How's it going?
Hey, man, I'm doing good, just trying to stay afloat, man. Alright, so I heard that you actually saw that new Top Gun movie.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, how was that, man?
I really enjoyed it. I saw it with my dad. And I really liked it. I wasn't really sure what to think of it at first, but the trailers looked cool, so then I saw it, and I liked it. It was really good.
Man, I'm glad to hear that, man, because I was gonna say it's been a good minute since we've had like a Top Gun movie. Yeah, was it what you expected it to be?
Oh no, it's a thing. I saw the trailer. I'm like, oh, this could be fun. Or I wouldn't really walk it in with big expectations. But then I saw how much everyone really liked it. And if you know nowadays, like, it's kind of popular to hate things now.
Mm-hmm.
Or legacy sequels just completely fall flat. But not this movie. I thought it was really good. Really, really well done. Also, the dog fights were outstanding. I mean, Tom Cruise is crazy, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tom Cruise is really something, man.
Say what you will, but that man's work ethic is second to none.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I give him props on that for sure. Yeah. Would you say this Top Gun film, would you say Maverick is comparable to like any of the other Top Gun films if you've seen them?
I saw the first one. It's a childhood favorite of mine. It's my favorite, like, cheesy 80s film, you know? We all have one of those. I would say it does stand quite nicely with the original. It's a film... It's one of those rare legacy movies that moves the story forward rather than just rehashing bits from it, you know? Like you see with a lot of legacy sequels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Say, because they'll reuse like some of the same plots and everything like that.
Yeah, you know, like Star Wars. Yeah.
Man, you're not lying though, man. All right, so.
No, sorry, I had a cough.
Oh no, man. You're all right. So with that movie, man, what would you rate it?
Probably give it like a 9 out of 10. It was a really good experience, and I would recommend it. Also, watch it in the movie theaters. It is incredible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we're glad to be back outside too, being able to see those movies in theaters, man.
I know. Something magical about the movie theaters.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know, man. It's just you don't get that same feeling watching it from home.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Britton Summers, senior reporter of the Pioneer. Probably saw me on this week's episode. Please tune in to the next Pioneer podcast. Should be not next week, but the week after next. Please just tune in. That would be very nice. We need viewers. Thank you.